There's a moment in a lot of coaching careers that nobody quite warned you about. You've spent years getting genuinely good at one-to-one coaching. You can sit with a single executive and do beautiful work. The silence lands, the questions open things. People leave seeing themselves more clearly. Then someone says, "We have a leadership team that's stuck. Can you work with all of them?" And you say yes, because why wouldn't you? The skills are right there. That moment is the wall this course was built for. In this video, I'm going to do two things with it. First, I'll show you exactly where this course sits in the arc of a coach's development, what comes before it, what it opens onto, and why it's a real rung on a ladder rather than a destination that pretends to be the whole climb. Second, I'll be straight with you about the relationship between this course and the live team coaching training it connects to, because that relationship runs in both directions, and most people only know about one of them. A course like this can be sold two ways. It can pretend to be everything you need, or it can tell you the plain truth. It's one specific stage. It does one specific job extremely well, and it hands off to live training on both sides. I'm going to walk you up and down that ladder so you know exactly what you're standing on. And I'll say it now before the map, there's no upsell waiting at the end of this. The price of the course is the price of the course. Let me name the pattern precisely, because understanding why the one-to-one skill doesn't transfer is the beginning of the whole course. A coach gets really good at individual work. The competence is real. It's not that they were never skilled. Then they're invited to coach a leadership team, and the skill carries them about a third of the way and then stops. Here's the reason, and it's worth sitting with. Coaching 7 executives is not coaching one executive 7 times. When you coach one person, the system you're working with is them, their thinking, their patterns, their growth. When you put 7 of them in a room, a new thing appears that wasn't there in any of the individual sessions. The system they form together. It has its own behavior. It amplifies some things and silences others. It has a decision it keeps not making and an argument it keeps having. And none of that shows up when you talk to the 7 people one at a time, because each of them alone is reasonable, capable, and easy to coach. So the coach does what worked before, goes around the room, gives each person a good question, reflects each one well. And the session is pleasant and goes nowhere, because the client isn't any of the 7. The client is the pattern between them, and the individual frame can't see it. The coach's instrument is good. It's just pointed at the wrong target, at the people instead of the pattern they make. And the work of this course is to turn it toward the thing that's actually the client. Let me place the course on an actual path so you can see what surrounds it. Tandem's training runs in 3 tiers, and they stack. At the base is free foundations, the open door, where a lot of coaches first meet this way of working. Above that sit the credential programs, ACC and PCC for the individual coaching credentials, and ACTC, the team coaching credential, for the live teamwork. And alongside those sit the practitioner series specializations, which is where this course lives. It's one of the specializations. What makes this particular specialization specific is where it stands on that path, right at the wall I described a minute ago, the place where strong individual coaches hit the teamwork boundary and find their skill won't carry them over it on its own. The course sits exactly at that wall and does one job. It builds the seeing and the diagnostic read, so that when you do the live work, you already know what you're looking at. That position tells you what to expect and what not to. Finishing this course doesn't make you a certified team coach, and it was never built to. It builds the diagnostic floor underneath the live work, the part you can lay down alone on your own time, so that the live training, when you reach it, isn't spent learning to see. You arrive already seeing the system. The live room gets to be about the doing. So that's the door forward, and let me open it a little wider. The live training this course points toward is the Level 2 ACTC program, the place where the things a video can't carry actually live. Supervised facilitation, where you run the work with a teacher watching and stopping you. Group mentor coaching, where your team coaching is observed and developed against the ICF markers. And the ICF team coaching credential at the end of it, which is a real professional mark that says you can do this with live teams. Here's how this course changes that experience for you. Most coaches arrive at live team training and spend the first big chunk of it just learning to perceive, learning to stop tracking individuals and start seeing the system, which is the exact shift we'll build here. If you've already done that shift, the live training lands differently. You're not using up supervised, expensive, real-time hours learning to see. You walk in already seeing the system, already able to name a collision, and the live work gets to be about the live work, the facilitation, the timing, the in-the-room judgment that genuinely needs a room. Think of it as arriving at flight school already able to read the instruments. You still have to learn to fly, but you're not learning to read the dials and fly at the same time. And that's the difference between a hard first month and a fast one. This course is the instrument reading. The ACTC program is the flying. Now the door that swings the other way, because the relationship runs both directions, and this side surprises people. Say you're already on the ACTC track or you finished it. You arrive at this course fluent in the methods. You know how to lead the work. You've run team alliances. You've held group work live. What could a self-paced course add for someone who already does the live work? This. The formation collision read sits at the center of this course, and it's the one thing the live methods training tends to leave at the edges. Most team coaching training teaches you what to do, the constellation, the alliance, the facilitation moves, and it teaches the doing beautifully. What it spends less time on is the specific diagnostic of why this particular executive team collides. The professional formations underneath the friction, the way a finance mind and a marketing mind are each protecting exactly what their training taught them to protect. That read is the spine of this course. So a fluent live facilitator comes here and picks up the diagnostic that makes their facilitation more precise. You already know how to run the room. This sharpens what you're listening for while you run it. So the team in front of you is a specific collision you can name rather than a generic stuck team. The doors open both ways. Forward, this course speeds the live training. Backward, it deepens the read of someone already living in the live work. I want to stop and be very direct about something, because you've now heard me mention a free tier, a credential program, and a live ACTC track, and a reasonable person starts to wonder when the pitch arrives. It doesn't. The ladder I've drawn for you is information, and that's all it is. I drew it so you'd know where you stand and what your options are, not to walk you toward a more expensive thing. The price of this course is the price of the course. There's nothing gated at the end, no module 12 that turns out to be a sales call. No, and now that you've come this far, the real material is in the program that costs 10 times as much. Everything this course promises, it delivers inside the course, complete. If you never take another step on the tandem ladder, you'll still walk away able to do the specific thing this course teaches. I'm telling you this plainly for the same reason I led with the boundary in the last video. Trust is the whole currency of coaching, and it's built by people doing what they said and not quietly steering you. If the live training is right for you someday, you'll know, and you can choose it from a clear head. And if it never is, this course was still worth exactly what you paid for it. The map is just a map drawn to orient you and nothing else. One more door before I let you go, and this one opens downward into depth. The formation work, the reading of what shaped each leader, the thing I keep promising sits at the center of this course, goes deeper than this course will take you. What you'll learn here is genuinely useful and genuinely complete for the job it does, reading an executive team's collision well enough to coach it. But formation as a body of work runs further down than that. Module 9 is where I open that door a crack and let you see down it. It's a preview, a look at where the formation read can lead when you follow it past the team level into how formation forms in the first place, how it crystallizes, how it shows up one level down in the organization and across a whole system. I'm not going to teach you all of that here, and I'll say so plainly when we get there. I'm going to show you the staircase so you know it exists. I point it out now for the same reason I drew the whole ladder, so you always know what you're standing on and what's below you. Some of you will finish this course satisfied with exactly the capability you came for, and that's complete. Some of you will look down that Module 9 staircase and feel the pull to go further. Both are right. The course tells you the truth about its own floor and its own depth, and then it lets you choose. That's the last door. Time to get to work.